Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Reshma Mukherjee. In my channel, you get ICC ISE English Literature and Language topics. So today, in the last class, we went on with class 10, then class 11, class 9, but not class 12. So we are going to start off with class 12 today, and that is going to be Act 3, Scene 1. Okay, Act 3, Scene 1 will have two parts. One part will include the initial part or the major part of the scene, and the last part, the second part, will be a short one, which will be 1.5 page of the main book, right? So without any more delay, let's begin our content. Act 3, Scene 1. Where does it start from? Already we know by the time we have finished class 11's classes, we know that Duncan has already been murdered and there is a huge row and बहुत सारा problems arise हो गया है and people are worrying that what has actually happened and Malcolm and Doralwyn, they have escaped, okay, in the fear that they would also be killed in the process. And what else has happened over here? We know that now Macbeth is very in a state of mind where he is worrying that Banquo knows about these affairs. Possibly he is going to be the beneficiary, or he is going to benefit from this situation of ours, of this murder, and therefore he is worrying constantly. As you know, once you take one step to that, to that incorrect deed, to that devilish deed, you keep on moving into it. एक बार कोई भी खराब काम करने से उसके बाद we keep on doing it. Okay, one lie you say and you keep on telling lies to support that initial lie. Same is the case over here. So without any more ado, let's start. And yes, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Banquo. Thou hast it now, King, Cawdor, Glamis all, as the weird women promised, and I fear thou played it most foully for it. That means you have played most foully. You have played incorrectly. Okay? आपने कुछ खराब काम किया है, कुछ devilish काम किया है for that purpose. Okay? And that is how you have become the king. That is how you became the Cawdor and others. Not the Cawdor, but of course, you have used some devilish means to become the king. Okay. It should, and yet it was said, it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. So although you have done this devilish deed, ultimately it was told to you that you can become the king, but your children cannot. Posterity matlab the descendants. But that if there come truth from them as upon thee, that means if they, the witches, have told some truth, if their speech had some truth in it, then Macbeth, their speeches shine. If it looks favorable, shine means if they look favorable, then why by the verities of on thee made good may they not be my oracles as well and set me up in hope? So if they are right for your sake, why can it not be that they are right for my sake also? That means whatever they have told you, if that is correct, if that is the truth, then it is possible or probable that what they have told to me, that is also right. But hush, no more. So Banquo is pondering, okay, and Banquo is thinking that whatever has happened, whether it is, what is this that is happening, whether Macbeth has actually, because Banquo is quite sure that Macbeth has played something, or there is a foul play by Macbeth over here. So he is wondering about that. But hush, no more. Senate sounded. Enter Macbeth as king, Lady Macbeth as queen, Lennox, Ross, lords and attendants. So other people coming. Macbeth. Here is our chief guest. So he introduces Banquo as the chief guest. As you can see, if he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast and all thing unbecoming. Lady Macbeth says, yes, of course, if he is not coming in our feast, in our banquet, then it would be a very sorry thing. It would be everything is incorrect in such a case. Okay, this is such an important guest that if he cannot come, the whole party would be at a loss. So it will completely unbecome. Okay, become at a loss. So here we will see that they are planning a banquet or a party, as you can see in this picture. And Macbeth, tonight we hold a solemn supper. Solemn is a very formal dinner. Okay. And I will request your presence. So I request Banquo to be present here. Banquo, let your highness command upon me to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie, dissoluble tie, forever knit. So don't request me. Just command me because I will surely listen to your command. Okay, I'm ready to take command. It will be obeyed by me as long as I live. Okay, indissoluble tie. Okay. Next, Macbeth. Write you this afternoon. So now this is the line when Macbeth's brain starts planning and plotting again the second time. Okay. Write you this afternoon. So will you be riding the horse? Okay. This afternoon, Banquo. Ah, my good lord. We should have else desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in this day's council. So we know that council over here means the Privy Council. Privy Council is actually some advisors that are appointed by the king or the queen, and there are also some, the executive, the governing executive bodies also who are present over there. So I wanted you to be present in that Privy Council today, but because you and your advices are very important to us, I want you to be present. But because you will be, you will be riding forth today, I cannot stop you. So we will take tomorrow. Okay, so we will talk about all these things. I will take you to the council later. Next day. Is it far, you right? He is again asking that are you going far? Because he also has to plan where he is going to murder Banquo. Banquo, as far my lord as will fill up the time betwixt this and supper. So don't worry, sir, my king. I will be here before the supper time, before the banquet. Go not my horse the better, I must become a borrower of the night for a dark hour or twain. Meaning, if my horse is slow, okay, go not my horse the better. If my horse turns out to be slow, then I will just borrow 1 or 2 hours. That means I would be late for 1 hour or 2, maybe. Twain is 2. Macbeth, fail not the feast, so please do not skip the feast. My lord, I will not, Macbeth. We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide. Okay, parricide is actually killing their own father. So I have heard that the bloody cousins, who are Malcolm and Donalbain, they are not accepting that they have murdered their father, and they have run to England and Ireland, and there filling their hearers with strange invention. They are telling some completely incorrect stuff to people, whoever is listening to them, and telling lies to them. Okay. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. So okay, we will not talk about all these things. Today is a day for the banquet, so we will not talk about this grave matter. And you are also busy today, so let's not talk about all that. We will talk about it tomorrow. Jointly. Hi, you two horse, adieu till you return at night. Go Fleance with you. Fleance is Banquo's son. So he also asked, just like you can see in this picture, that he's asking about Fleance. That is Fleance going with you, because that is also important, because he is not just planning to kill Banquo, but he is planning to kill his son as well. Because unless his son dies, Macbeth cannot become the father of kings, right? He can only become a king, not the father of kings. Banquo says, ah, my good lord, our time does call upon us. Macbeth, I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. All right then, set forth. Farewell, let every man be master of his time. That means spend your time as you wish till 7 at night, because till 7 at night, till you come back here, or near to this place, you are safe. As soon as you are coming back to the banquet, that is the time when the murderers will kill Banquo. So till that time, you can spend your moments as you want. The sweeter welcome we will keep ourselves till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. So I will leave you alone till that supper time. After that, may God be with you till this time. Okay. Exit all but Macbeth and a servant. So the servant remains, and we will see that Macbeth is talking to the servant. Sir, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure. So Banquo leaves over here, and then he starts talking to the servant. So, have those men come here? Are they waiting for me? Servant, they are, my lord, without the palace gate. Without over here means outside the palace gate. They are waiting. Who are these? They, okay. Bring them before us. So, bring those people before me. I want to talk to them. This is the most important speech. We will discuss this speech and keep it for today. But this is very important. Pay attention to it. To be thus is nothing. To be thus, matlab, the condition I am in, that means I am the king. Okay? I'm not satisfied with it. Why? To be safely thus, because I'm not safe over here. I have just become the king. But at present, see, first I was worried that I am not the king. Now I am worried that although I have become the king, I'm not safe over here. Okay. So I must work for safety. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. So very important line. I am afraid of Banquo because Banquo is a very noble man. Okay. He has royal nature. It is much he dares, and to the dauntless temper of his mind, he has a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. It is not just that he is a very courageous, very valiant general, and he has a lot of valor, courage in him, but also he has, he has a lot of wisdom. He knows what to do, what is right and what is wrong. Okay, he's a good man. My genius is rebuked. There is none but he whose being I do fear. I'm only afraid of Banquo and nobody else. And under him my genius is rebuked. Under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. Here we have an allusion to Antony and Cleopatra, where we know that Cleopatra was very beautiful, and Antony, and there were many people who fell in love with her, and Antony had 3 children with Cleopatra. And there was another lover of Cleopatra who was Caesar. Okay, Octavius Caesar. And at one point, Antony felt that Octavius Caesar, Antony did not have that much genius or that good spirit that could fight Octavius Caesar. Okay, his guiding spirit of genius was not as powerful to oppose that of Octavius Caesar. So he also feels that just like Antony could not suppress Octavius Caesar, Macbeth cannot suppress Banquo. Okay, because of his guy, because of the spirit that he had, because of the valor that he had, because of the courage that he had, because of the, the wisdom that he had, the good nature he had. He kid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me and bade them speak to him. So Banquo immediately chided, scolded the sisters for speaking all that to me. Okay, and then prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. But later on, the same sisters told Banquo that Banquo would be the father of king. Mane, Banquo's sons would be the next king. So, now the problem is, upon my head they placed a fruitless crown. Question can come that why does Macbeth hold his crown fruitless crown? Because he is the only person who is going to hold that crown in his line, okay, because he cannot save the crown for his children, because Banquo's children are going to be the king. So he is the only one over here to become the king, right? So it would be a fruitless crown on my head and put a barren scepter in my right grip, okay, and then to be ranged with an unlineal head, no son of mine succeeding. So it is very incorrect that I done so many things. See, it is written, if it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filled my mind, for them the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put rancors means put bitter feelings in the vessel of my peace, in the peace of my mind. I have disturbed my peace of mind. I have killed Duncan, the good Duncan, the gracious Duncan, and my eternal jewel is my soul. I have tampered, I have tarnished my soul. For whom? Only for them, meaning only for Banquo's son have I won this kingdom. Okay, I have become king just for my own sake. I wanted my sons also to be king. But over here, it seems that I have murdered Duncan just for Banquo's children. So, given to the common enemy of man. So, I have given my soul to the common enemy of man, which means I have given my soul to the devil. Okay, for Banquo's sake. Is it so? To make them kings, the seed of Banquo king. Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me to the Achaeans. So he says that, okay, when this is kind of a soliloquy, he is talking to himself and the servant has gone to Paul the murderer. He says that I have murdered Duncan, I have taken that much risk over here, but then my son cannot be king. How can I let that be? Okay, so I will fight my fate. See, champion me to the Achaeans. I will come fate into the list. So I will fight my fate so that I can champion it. I can win. I can turn the table. Okay. I can fight my fate and get the throne for my sons as well, not for Banquo. Who's there? So enter servant and two murderers. As you can see in this page, we have these murderers who are waiting, who will be waiting for for Banquo and his son. When they will be returning to that for that banquet, they are going to kill both of them, waiting to kill both of them. So here we will keep, because this is the most important part of the scene. Later part will only a small bit is left. So next class we will do that. I hope this much is completely clear to you. If you have any doubts, don't forget to write to me in the comment section, because I will be waiting for your comment. And I want more comments from you, because if there are more comments, I can start off, I can continue with your topic, or else I have to continue the topics where I get more comments for class 9, 10, 11 and other classes, right? So I hope this has helped you, and let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.